Hi guys, give me 1 minute. I'm trying to uh, start a live feed on Facebook. One second. Hi guys, remember to share the feed for me if you can. I've got one more thing I need to do before I can start this live feed. Hopefully you guys can see me over there in Facebook because, yeah, I'm in the land of YouTube as well, and things are a little crazy trying to get this to work. So I need to share the feed. And YouTube, I haven't forgot about you. I'm trying to learn how to do all of this. Share the feed if you're just coming in. Let me check my page. All right, now I can share it. To group. Let me turn that down. Hopefully you can still hear me. Somebody was deciding to text me a bunch of pictures from Texas. Wonder who that could be. Bear with me, I got to share it to one more Facebook group, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, so again, I'm pretty new at this, as you can tell. I am trying to teach myself how to do these live videos because it's important, of course. I'm also recording this on YouTube, so I'm going to be going back and forth. So without further ado, we'll begin. So hi guys. This message is just to bring you what comes forth from Spirit for me. I pulled a card for global consciousness, and the card that was pulled was the Magician. The Magician is communicator, one who has an artful sense of timing and flexibility in all aspects of communication. We are gifted visually and auditorially. Hi guys, if you're just tuning in, again, just starting, this is the second episode in the Spirit exercises, and I do have exercises to go through. It may be about 15 minutes. Hopefully I'm going to keep it within that time frame because it's hard to capture people's attention for much longer than that. So again, the card I pulled for our global message was communication. It came in the form of the Magician. I lost my train of thought. All right. So the communicator is one that has an artful sense of timing and flexibility when they try to communicate things. Spirit is often like that to us as well. They have impeccable timing, and they're usually right in front of our face when we miss it because we're so busy with life. Like for instance, driving home today, and the past couple days I've seen a lot of monarch butterflies. Like one day it was a post that somebody had sent me that there was a whole bunch of monarch butterflies in Mexico. And then the next couple days, all I saw was monarch butterflies. Like on the way home today, 3 of them went over the top of my car, different times on the way home, of course, but those are just simple, subtle messages. Like if you think about what the butterfly represents, I guess you can say even globally as a community, as one, as we are, we're going through this global transformation right now. I mean, look what all is coming out in the news, what is going on behind the scenes that we weren't aware of, like, let's say Epstein. And yes, I'm going to tie in some of those things to my readings because I think it's important that people know what is going on in the world. And I won't go quite as detailed as I do on my Facebook page, but I will be telling some truth bombs here. So if you're not prepared for it, don't tune in. That's all I've got to say. So moving forward, I want to tell you about this experience that I had this morning. I was just kind of surfing Facebook because I was not very busy. And I came across this lady that is overseas in the Lightworker feeds that does readings. And I have been in her room a couple of times and I've never gotten a reading from her. But today she felt so inclined to give me a reading, and I don't know. One of the things that she started to say to me was she sees me in a little car, like she sees me behind a car, and she described the car as like a slug bug type of thing, a VW, So what I was thinking was, I was trying to figure out how this connected to me. And she says, I don't know. I don't really necessarily see you traveling. I see you in a car, and they're showing me this car that looks like a bug, and she's so cute. She's from overseas, and there's all kinds of seagulls in the background going crazy because it's mating season over there, but it's soothing to her, and I get it. But she's reading my card, and I don't remember what the card was that she read, but one of the things that she said to me was, make sure that you take care of yourself, and that it's time for you now, that your spirituality is going to that level where it's taking you where you want to go. And, even though I personally am feeling that I'm not going anywhere, I mean, I know I'm going somewhere, but I have felt stuck, like my spirituality has not blossomed any further than what I wanted it to be, which this message today came at a really good time because I put two and two together. Like, she was like, you need to quit taking care of everybody else and start taking care of yourself. And me as a mom and a partner was thinking, well, I can't do that because they are my life and I'm here to help them as much as they're here to help me. But I don't really think she meant that. I think she meant that I needed to take care of myself spiritually, like take the time to meditate, take the time to take a deep breath, and take the time to step back away from the world. And, it's okay to take a break from Facebook. It's okay to not spread all the truth all the time. I mean, it's okay to take a step back. So then I made the connection with the love bug or the slug bug, the VFW. I was like, well, it kind of makes sense because, although I want to travel in spiritual fairs and do card readings and be like an old gypsy wandering around in my old days, I can't always have that because, you do have to have a life. You have to raise a kid. You have to, do what's important to you as far as your family goes. So when I heard the message about the car again and the VW, I was like, tie-dye, I'm a big hippie, and it's telling me that my soul is connected to that roaming type of lifestyle, and that I can still be that person and still be that hippie inside, but also tie it to my spirituality as well. And when you learn to drive your own car, what dawned on me is when you learn to take the steering wheel and, kind of like Jesus take the wheel type of thing, if you learn to give the reins over and drive your own car and quit letting everybody else control you and what your thoughts are, or what you should or shouldn't do, then you are more freely to explore that spirituality that you have inside. Because trust me, my car has been given to somebody else for a long time, and it's time to break free of that chain. When you drive your own car, you create your own manifestation, you create your own goals in life, you take that step forward. And just because you're taking more time for yourself does not mean that you don't have compassion for the other person. You have compassion for yourself as well as that other person. Don't take that time to relax and unwind, then you can't be there for anybody else. You will drag yourself down. Okay, so we're going to get on to the spirit message for today for compassion because I can't be on here long. I got somewhere to be. All right, so today's spirit message is have compassion for ourselves and yourself. As we learn to have compassion for ourselves, the circle of compassion for others becomes wider. And Pema Chodron said that. Your compassion must also include yourself to be complete. Hello, Tina. As soon as someone harms you, immediately send compassion to that person and yourself. Acknowledging the way the hurt made you feel and acknowledging how that other person must have felt as well will also allow you to see compassion in your heart and maybe stop you before you do that knee-jerk reaction. During meditation or quiet time, give yourself loving kindness and phrases like, may I be well, may I be happy, always protected and divinely connected. And as soon as you say that to yourself, whoever hurt you or whoever you hurt, may you say the same for them. May they be well, may they be happy, may they be protected, and may they always be divinely connected. Try to send your love from your own heart. Practice accepting all of your feelings, whether they're good, bad, or the ugly. And the next time you feel lonely or hurt, embrace your pain rather than judging it or backing away or judging someone else. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope this message resonates with you. Have a good day.